All right, guys, welcome back to our Sunday virtual event. Wanted to thank everybody for being here, all the fosters. Thank you all for coming out on this Sunday. Thank you for all the potential adopters out there. We do appreciate everybody taking time out of their Sundays to be here. As you can tell, my backdrop is different this week. We are still in the Best of Long Island, still looking for the clicks until December 15th, so we can try to win that thing. But today we're spotlighting a different thing, different person here. We've got our friend here who came up with a bunch of issues, and we didn't know this from the shelter. So I have a little thing I'm going to read out and see what we can do. So in the spirit of the holiday season and Giving Tuesday, this week we like to start today's adoption event asking with your help for one of our foster dogs, Belle. Belle has had health issues and needs urgent medical surgery treatment today. She struggles to stand, walk, play, and eat, and has been urinating blood. Belle has 3 egg-sized bladder stones and is scheduled to undergo urgent surgery to remove the stones and alleviate her excruciating pain. Between veterinary care, pain medication, anti-inflammatories, x-rays, prescription food, surgery, Belle's treatment has racked up a bill of over $2,300, which is beyond the reach of our nonprofit rescue. Please consider showing your sweet girl some love and also try to help out and donate. All your donations are tax deductible, so anything you do to help out Belle will greatly be appreciated in this sweet girl's life longevity. So on the screen, you can see Belle. She'll be on next. She'll be the first person coming up, first puppy. Then we've got the Venmo icon here. So if you wanted to donate through Venmo, the PayPal one, I apologize, was cut off. So we're going to actually throw that into the chat. So if anybody wants to donate through PayPal, you can do it that way. Or there's also going to be a link that takes you to the fundraising page for Belle. With that being said, I will get started and we will go over to Belle and she will start us off. Let me just spotlight Belle for everybody.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning.
All right, guys, this cute little girl here is Belle.
Well, hold on. Let me get her front and center. She doesn't want to cooperate this morning. She just wants some belly rubs. This is Belle. Come here, baby. Let me see if I can get her up. There you go. Oh, no, don't stand up. This is Belle. She is an absolute delight. Little face licking, tail wagging dog. But this is basically her life. She lives on a dog bed. She really doesn't walk much. She lets us know that she has to go to the bathroom by simply standing up. She's in a lot of pain. We got her to the vet and they did some x-rays and full exam. And we thought she had a UTI. And it turns out she's got 3 bladder stones about this big, 3 of them, right about here. And it causes a lot of pain. It causes her to pee in her urine, and she's really struggling. We've had her a couple of weeks and she is really struggling. So we're just trying to get her funded for her surgery. Her surgery is actually scheduled for Wednesday morning. So I'll be dropping her off Wednesday morning for that. And hopefully we'll see her energy just a burst because she wants to play. She wants to play with my dogs. She wants to chase the cats, you know, she wants to be a dog. But right now she's struggling. She's clearly had a very neglected life. She arrived to us matted. She arrived to the shelter with these back pads, which she now lets me touch. Her toes were completely embedded in her back pads. The shelter had to cut them and fix them. They shaved her down in the rear end because she was covered in feces because of the bladder stones. She just literally was laying in her own pee because apparently nobody was getting her up and out of the house to go to the bathroom. So when I got her, she was still matted around the neck. She was matted under here and on her belly. So I took her and had her completely shaved down. So that created a lot of relief for her. That actually got her up and walking without crying. So the matting was actually causing a lot of pain. So there's a lot of relief from that, but she's just playing. She loves belly rubs. She loves belly rubs. She loves walks. She really does. She just doesn't have the energy to do it yet. So I'm hoping to see a great improvement on Wednesday with her. She's such a delightful, this is delightful little dog. She really is. She just wants to try to get up and play with you. But unfortunately, this is pretty much it. We have a couple of dog beds in the house. We wrap them up in garbage bags because unfortunately because of the bladder stones, there's no room for urine. So she just leaks. And thank God for laminate floors, because I'd go insane if we didn't have them. But we don't have any rugs. So we just have her running around the house when she can. She does get up in the morning. She does get up in the evening because that's when her pain meds kick in. So she's on full-time pain meds. She finished her antibiotics. I think we're going to start another round before surgery. And then hopefully this girl is going to have a fantastic life after Wednesday morning when she gets these stones removed. Right? So I don't know if anyone has any questions.
All right, guys. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can definitely throw them in the chat. We have app team coordinators ready to answer any questions that come up. If you have any questions about how to donate, or if you have any questions about, oh, there is one. How old is Belle?
Belle is 7 years old. She came into the shelter with 2 other dogs. We know her age. We have very little history on her, but the owner passed away and they found 3 dogs in the house. So the other 2 dogs were actually adopted, but Belle was held back because she was peeing some blood and they assumed she had a UTI. So they treated her with antibiotics, but they really apparently didn't vet her because, one x-ray at our vet when we took her showed the size of these stones, and we realized it wasn't a UTI. We started her on antibiotics as soon as she got here while we waited for a vet visit, because again, we all thought it was a UTI because that's what the shelter told us. Then it turned out obviously not to be the case. So the antibiotics weren't doing anything for her. But we do know that she's been neglected, and my guess is the owner just couldn't keep on top of her, but these stones have been there a long time, and those embedded nails were there a long time. And the matting, that just doesn't happen overnight.
So there's another question. They know the question's coming from Keith. He knows that the dog is on a special diet right now, but is that a temporary thing or a permanent thing?
We don't know. But right now she is on the medicated prescription food for urinary tract, because obviously these stones are tremendous. And this will help break them up. Oh, bless you. While she waits for her surgery. But we don't know if she's prone to growing them. This could have been a fluke that was just ignored for years. Unfortunately, because we just got her, we just don't know her history. So we're going to say stay on the medicated prescription food. She doesn't eat a lot. She doesn't eat a lot at all. The bag of food was $89 from Chewy. It's Purina. You got to have a prescription for it. But, the vet obviously hands that right over. They don't want her suffering either. Yeah, so it was like $89 for I think, she's got the little backward sneeze going. It's a pretty big bag. It's going to last a while for her. We got it a couple of weeks ago. So she hasn't even put a dent in it. She doesn't eat a lot.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Irene.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. So like I said, if you have any questions about donating for this little cutie, you can also reach out, put that in the chat. But I'm also going to go back to my main screen at the very end, and I'll leave it up for a little bit with the QR codes. If you want to go that way, or if you want to go to the fundraising page, we'll have it reposted again at the very end so that you can just click on the link and it'll take you right there. All right, Belle, thank you very much. You did a great job. All right.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go over to our next presenter, who is Cupid, guys. Let me just spotlight Cupid for everybody.
So good. You did so good.
All right, guys, here is Cupid.
Hi, this is Cupid. He is approximately 9 months old, so he's still very much a puppy. He's a hound mix. He is house trained, and he is good with dogs and cats. He prefers to play with smaller dogs, but he is right now with large dogs and small dogs. He still has a lot of energy. He's extremely affectionate. And he needs some training because he doesn't know how to walk on leash, and he does like to jump and give you kisses. So He will need to learn some manners, but that should be really easy. He's food motivated, and he really likes to be a lap dog. He likes to cuddle with you. He's just a great little dog, and he's around 39 pounds.
Nice, very nice. When did Cupid come up? Was he the last transport or the transport before?
I've had him for a week now.
Okay, so the last transport. All right, so he hasn't been up here very long. So how is he in the crate?
He is okay in the crate. He sleeps in the crate at night just for safety, reasons, because we have other pets and everything like that. And he's fine. If someone knocks on the door, he will bark a little because dogs do. And but overall he's generally a quiet dog.
All right, perfect. Well, guys, that is Cupid. Cute 9-month-old, 39 pounds. Just came up last week. Ready to learn his manners. So anybody out there that's looking for a puppy that is about full grown. I mean, he's 9 months old, so he's got a little bit of growing left in him, but he's going to be about the size he is now.
Yep.
And just ready for some puppy training and then some love.
Yeah, he's a really nice dog. He's super affectionate. He's very sweet. He likes to play in the yard. He knows his name. He's a nice dog.
All right, guys. Well, that is Cupid. Reach out to your afternoon coordinator today and set up a meet and greet. All right, we're going to jump over to our next doggy, who is Holly. Let me just find Holly for everybody and we'll get jumping over there. I think that was Holly. Yeah, there she is. Holly. All right, guys, here's Holly.
Hi, everybody. This is Holly. Holly is about 5 years old. She's about 40 pounds. Holly is listening to some dogs barking upstairs and enjoying some treats right now. Holly is very loving and playful at times with a couple of people. She likes her favorite people. She's looking for some treats right now. There we go. Holly's a little slow to warm up, but once she gets to know her people that she likes, she is very happy, very excited. She knows her commands. She's fully trained. Oh, look at that face. You have to just adore the one ear up and one ear down. And that snaggled tooth that comes out is just so precious. Holly's fully crate trained. She's fully house trained. She is not food aggressive. She's not toy aggressive. Her favorite toys are her antlers, and she's starting to play with some stuffed animals and some other things. And that's about it with Holly. She would be perfect for somebody who just wants a quiet dog, who has a quiet home, and wants a dog who's going to hang out and just enjoy her person, and a person who's just going to enjoy their dog. She is an absolutely well-mannered dog. She doesn't get into anything at all. She knows what's hers and only touches what's hers. She has her favorite spots, and the people that she gets to know, she loves. And
How is she in the
the
crate, Gail?
She's wonderful.
She's good going in?
Bark. She just hangs out in it. She'll go in there leisurely and just lay down.
Very nice. That's good. Yeah, that's a good thing because that's what a lot of people want lately. They're wanting their dogs to be able to go in and out of the crate by themselves. So that's perfect. So Holly is your guy. She's your girl. If you're looking for somebody to go in and out of the crate. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a pleasure. She's a very easy dog. So if somebody's looking for a dog that's low maintenance, this is a very low maintenance dog. She just wants to hang out and be your friend.
There you go, guys. We call that a plug and play dog. She's good in very different scenarios. So she can join your family and be ready to go.
She's giving her paw. She's showing you she knows some tricks. and she enjoys her treats.
All right, guys. Well, that is Holly. She did wonderful. Good job, Holly. Once
Good
again,
girl, Holly.
yeah, you're a good girl.
Look at that tooth. Isn't she special? I love
She
her.
is. All right, guys. Well, that is Holly. Any questions, throw them in the chat, reach out to your app team coordinator, or just set up a meet and greet. Go meet this beautiful girl. All right. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, Franklin. Bye, Holly. See you later, girl. All right. Let's just find Franklin on my list here. Here he is. All right, guys. Here is Franklin.
Okay, Franklin was patiently waiting for a treat because he wanted to be on the other side of the room as his turn was coming up. Franklin is a 4-year-old male, some sort of a hound mix, very much a hound, sniffing every corner of everywhere we go. Really well behaved, very low key, relaxed dog. He likes to play, he likes to get out and exercise, but when it's not time to do that stuff, he's very content laying in his crate. He does sleep in the crate all night. Franklin, turn around. He goes in and out of it on his own. He spends a lot of time laying in it during the day. But, he also doesn't mind being in there when we need to leave the house. He's really friendly with new people. Sometimes he takes a little time to warm up. Good with other dogs. He likes other dogs. Gets along with other dogs. He's good on the leash. He could do a little better, I think, but I think for most dogs, he's pretty good. And he's focused. He's not trying to dart left and right. Franklin, get out of the corner. He's good on walks. I don't have a fenced in yard, so I have to walk him 4 times a day, and he's really, he's really easy to manage. Come here, buddy. He wants to get out of this room. He's been in here
He's
too
saying,
long.
He's saying, I'm ready for that walk now.
Yeah, and anyone who's ever had a hound, they can be a little stubborn at times, but he's pretty well behaved. He doesn't get into too much that he shouldn't. Sometimes he'll grab something that he thinks is a toy, but if you yell no or drop, he immediately drops it, and he typically won't go back to it. And like I said, just really friendly with everyone he meets. Haven't had him cat tested, but I kind of feel like he doesn't care about cats because he's seen them on walks, and he's seen them at an adoption event or two, and really doesn't pay a lot of attention, but he would have to be tested.
Very nice, guys. Very nice. That is Franklin, our hound with the cool coloring. I'm a big fan of the tans and the whites on my dogs. If you saw my pack, you would definitely see a pattern there. So that's Franklin. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat. Look at that beautiful face, that hound nose, ready to go exploring somewhere.
He's very handsome.
All right. Well, if you have any questions about Franklin, guys, throw them in the chat, reach out, and definitely set up a meet and greet with this beautiful guy. All right. We're going to jump over to Tybee. Let me just find Tybee here.
Muted.
All right, guys, here is Tybee.
This is Ty, or we call him Wiggle Butt because, well, it's kind of obvious. He is about 1 year old and 22, 23 pounds. So he is on the smaller side. He loves other dogs. You might see if it's panned out here that there's quite a few other dogs on the couch with us. He loves people. He gravitates towards kids as we walk around the block twice a day. Again, we don't know about cats like the previous foster said about Franklin. He simply hasn't been with cats. He is house trained. He's okay in the crate at night after a few minutes of whining because he wants to be with his people, not in the crate. But once he settles down after a few minutes, he sleeps through the night and gets up in the morning and is ready to play. Like most young dogs, he has 2 speeds. The run around and do the zoomies in the backyard and the snuggle with his person speed. And yeah, there's several dogs here that you can see. And the other thing that's special about him is he has these short little legs. Maybe he can demonstrate. His legs almost look like legs of a basset hound or maybe a dachshund. We don't really know. The face looks more like a lab. He does like to play fetch with the tennis ball, so he has that part of the lab in him. But what he really is a mystery, other than adorable. Wait, hi, I'm ready to meet my family and love them.
All right, guys. Well, that is Ty, or Tybee if you look him up on the website. But yeah, he's a mishmash. He's short little legs, lab face, lab coloring.
He's got one black spot here, so maybe he's part Dalmatian. Look at that. First time I saw it, I thought it was dirt and I tried cleaning it up, but no, he's got a spot of black fur, random. And obviously you can do whatever you want to him, no aggression whatsoever, just cuteness.
Yep, he was at the live event yesterday, guys, at Fantastic Gardens, and he met my kids. I have we had my 12, we had my 10-year-old and my 7-year-old there, and he did fantastic with them. He didn't jump. He just sat there and wrapped his leash around them, saying, "You're staying with me. You're mine." Looking for cuddles, guys. Looking for cuddles. All right. Well, that is Tybee. So if you want to meet this beautiful guy, definitely reach out to your app team coordinator. Any questions, you can throw some in the chat. And good job, Tybee. Enjoy your Sunday, bud. Lazy Sunday. All right. We're going to jump over to Aria now. Give me 1 second to spotlight Aria. All right. Here's this big, beautiful girl, guys. Aria. Definitely set up a meet and greet with this one. Oh, gorgeous.
Good morning, everybody. This is Aria. She is our love. She's fantastic. Nick, sorry, no Leo this week. He's with his father, so you're gonna have to deal with Melissa. So everyone, this is Aria. She's about almost 3 now. She has surprisingly been with us for a little over a year now. It's a true crime. Her big bugaboo that's keeping her from getting adopted is she gets anxiety with other animals. So everyone here is an animal lover, but she does need to be in a house with no other animals. She sleeps in her, don't get her too riled up. She sleeps in her crate all night, no problem. She has a nice bed in there, donated to Last Chance by the Girl Scouts of America. They made him just for our doggies. She is great in that she's medium energy. She loves to play. You can see she's being playful right now. She wants you to try and take her bone, but if you try and take the bone, she's gonna take it away. But at the same time, she will absolutely sit down and binge any show with you on your streaming service of choice. She has no food aggression. You can literally give her food and then just take it away, and she'll just look at you like, what's going on? She's very good. She does not need a treat to sit, but she will absolutely sit for a treat. And can we see her catch? All right, good job. Better toss than Leo. We usually have a 5-year-old throwing the treats who does a very bad job at it. Obviously, per the 5-year-old, she's great with children. It's always good to be respectful with a dog. However, our 5-year-old is all over her, climbing on her, pulling her ears. She just sort of gives like a "what are you doing" look. But she's an absolute love. I mean, we love to snuggle with her. She's great. She loves to run around the backyard. We just have more pictures of her than we do of most of our kids. You know, she gets passed over a lot because, as you can see from the other dogs, she's not as cute as Tybee, or, you know, is necessarily as in need as a dog who needs surgery, but she deserves a home. Oh, look at her. Just look at her. This is how we feel all the time when we're with her. Just awe. She's about 70 pounds. She's a thick girl. And we do have a nice video that we made that highlights all of her qualities and how great she is. As always, I'll ask if Nick can post that. So if anyone wants to see a little bit more of just Aria doing her thing, there's a nice short 2-minute video. And that's about it. I mean, we can ramble forever, but seriously, please give this girl a chance. If there's anyone who's looking for a dog who's been waiting for a home for a while, she's your girl. I mean, just look at her. She's so sweet. Oh, and she chews nothing in the house except her toys. She's very cute. Sometimes she's excited. You'll come to the door and she'll just pick up the first thing she sees as like a gift. And sometimes it's a shoe, but she doesn't chew on the shoe. She just gives it to you. And that's it. That's Aria. Give her a shot. She deserves it. We love her. And the video will be posted as well later.
All right, guys. Yep, that is Aria. Definitely give this one a shot. Definitely meet her. If nothing else, go see her in person. Maybe it'll change your mind if you're on the fence. But she is a great dog. She was fantastic with my kids at a live event. My kids are very dog savvy, but that day they were not. They were just like in everybody's face. I guess I gave them too much candy right after Halloween. But so they ran right up to Aria, and I was like, oh, and she said, okay. She sat down for them right away, and then she just let them pet her. So she did a fantastic job. There was no issues, no turning, no averting, no growling, nothing. She just said, okay. She sat down and she said, pet me, love me. So she did, and they did. As Adam was saying, if you guys want to see any more of Aria, there will be a video at the end of this on YouTube. You can watch the video of Aria, the 2-minute video. You can also go back and rewatch any of the other YouTube videos that Aria has been on. And you get to see her with her 5-year-old companion, Leo. They're a very cute match when they're really going. So that's Aria, guys. Reach out to your afternoon coordinator. Go and meet her. You won't be disappointed. All right, we're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Sadie. Now, Sadie is actually in my house, so I have to mute myself. So give me 1 second to do all that and put Sadie on the screen for you guys. All right, guys, here is Sadie.
Christine, you got to unmute yourself.
All right, there we go. Sorry. So I'm trying to stop the doggy wrestling. Up until about a minute before we went, my dogs were actually all laying on the couch, getting sleeping. And now, of course, it's my turn to go when this starts. Usually the young dogs should probably go first because they tend to lose it. And this starts to happen. But a lot goes on behind the scenes to bring you this event with all these pups in the house too. So here we go. Here's Sadie. Sadie is 1 year old. She is 28 pounds. She is, you see, a little skinny. We don't really know her backstory. My thoughts are maybe she was a stray because she's very skinny. We are in the process of fattening her up. She probably needs to gain another 2 pounds or so. She is, as you can see, very dog friendly, very kid friendly, loves every person she meets. She is just like a Velcro dog. So the minute you sit down on the couch, this dog is snuggling on your chest and hugging you. We took her to the live event yesterday and she was doing this to applicants, to volunteers. I mean, just loves to be cuddled. And as you see, she does not like my spray bottle. Now she's sulking, but that's a good girl. But this is Sadie. She is crate trained. She loves toys. She's been with us about a week and she's learning how to be a pet, meaning, I've probably not too much experience inside. So learning what I'm supposed to chew on, what I'm not. Typical young dog behavior. She's learning how to share toys with other dogs and doing very, very good at that, right, Princess? Right? We're fattening her up. We're working on house training and all that pet stuff, but she's doing really, really well with that. Definitely think that she would be a good companion for somebody who wants a more mellow dog. If you have kids or kids that visit, she would be an amazing, amazing dog with that. She's just very snuggly. Really, I could trust her to be on the couch with my kids in their laps. I've never seen her do anything that would make me question or feel like I have to watch her extra close with my kids. Of course, you should always watch them, but she's a good girl, right? And she's very pretty. And that's Sadie. I don't have any food, baby. I'm sorry. I'll get you treats.
All right, guys, that is Sadie. So yeah, she's a gorgeous little girl. She doesn't weigh much. She needs to put on a couple pounds. And as my wife said, she came up. We're thinking she was never really in a home. So she needed a lot of introductions to a lot of different things. She was very scared, did not understand what the other dogs meant, why everybody was in the house, what was going on. So once she started to warm up and she understood what she was supposed to do and how to be a dog, here she is now. Now she plays. Now she goes around. She has a good time. She loves to sit with the kids. Whenever they come downstairs, she instantly darts to their lap. So if you're looking for a companion dog, there she is, playing with my Duchess. See, I told you I have a thing for dogs with white and tans. I've got multiples in the house. All right. Yeah. All right. So with that, we will jump over to our next presenter. We're going to go over to Mercury now. Give me 1 second to spotlight Mercury. All right, guys, here is Mercury.
Hi,
Always got the
good
calm.
morning.
Oh,
I
everybody
am
loves
here
those
with
calms.
Miss Mercury. She's awesome. She's been with us for about 6 months. She's about a year and a half. She's Shepherd Mix. She came from a shelter in South Carolina last February or so. And she's so much fun, super high energy, still very much a puppy. Fabulous with children. My 5-year-old is her best friend. Super food motivated. She doesn't have the best manners, but she's very eager to please. Very, as I said, very, very food motivated, very sweet. Loves to cuddle on the couch and hang out, but just she loves everybody, wants to be around people all the time. She loves to fly around the backyard and do her track. She has like a track that she does around the backyard. Loves to run, loves to hang out outside. Needs some work, walking on a leash. But you know, with the right training and the right energy, she's going to be an amazing addition to someone's home. Right?
All right. Well, that is Mercury, guys. Gorgeous.
Yeah, she's fat. She's about 45 pounds. She's filled out significantly since we got her. It used to be just skin and bones, but she's done beautifully. She really has.
Very
and
nice.
she thinks she's a lap dog sometimes. But yeah, she's been a pleasure.
That's okay. All dogs should be lap dogs. That's the point of them.
That's why we have laps for dogs. So it doesn't matter what size they are.
If you have no kids and you have no kids in your lap, then the dog is the next thing.
Pretty much. Say hi.
All right, guys. Well, that is Mercury. Definitely set up a meet and greet with this one. Oh, look at that gorgeous face. Oh, yeah, man.
Beautiful.
All right, guys. We're going to jump over to our next presenter. Good job, Mercury. Are you looking at the screen? Yeah, we're talking about you. All right, we're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Fergal, guys. Hold on 1 second to spotlight Fergal.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Fergal. Fergal is about 2.5 years old. He's 130 pounds. He's terrier mix. We're not sure what else he is. We're going to get the DNA test done on him. Don't let the 130 fool you. He's on medication. We had his blood work done. He's got a little bit of a thyroid issue. So he should be, from the vet says, 105, 110. That's his regular weight. So this will be coming off. We will get him weighed this upcoming week to see what he's, if you have to up the dosage for him. Other than that, give me his background. He's been here over a year. He has a slight case now of stranger dangers. Nowhere near it was when we first came here. You just got to walk up to him and let him smell you. You just don't reach down real quick. He's a little skittish on people. Doesn't do anything. What he does is he growls a little bit and walks away. Just tells you to. Once he knows he can trust you, he is your best friend no matter what. He greets you at the door every day with his toy in his mouth. He loves walks. He's great on the leash. He's just a big boy. So when he wants to smell something, he's going to lean towards it. And you got to be alert for it because he's just big and he's strong. He doesn't pull you down the block. He does heel back when you tell him. He's great on commands. He has no food aggression. He is crate trained, house trained. He has he's great with his toys. I can take, after a while, I wouldn't recommend everybody, but I can take things out of his mouth like this and he lets me. He loves kisses. And let's see what else has been. He's okay with other dogs. Again, a slow introduction with dogs too, only because he's so excited to see them. So he gets all amped up. And once he gets his smells out and he walks with them, then he ignores the dogs and he just walks next to them. He doesn't even pay them any mind. He is probably one of the sweetest dogs that we've had. I can't tell you how loving he is. You'd have to look at some of the videos Jen's posted. He lays on top of you like Mercury. He pretends to be a lap dog. But there you go, more kisses, right, buddy? He's just such a loving boy. And we're not, we're not saying, oh, we got to get him out of here. He can stay as long as he wants, but we feel he deserves a home where he is in the environment with the family, watching TV, hanging out, not separated like this that we have to because of the other pets here. And it's really because of the pets here. It's not because of him. He would be fine with them. And just that, they can be a little temperamental and that's not fair to him. So we have his man cave. He sits in it. He's not a big fan of being there alone for a long time. So we hang out now with him. He stays there about a half an hour by himself. Then we bring him out, then bring him back. He just likes being around you. He low to medium energy. He doesn't have to be entertained. He just likes companionship and being in your environment like this. All I can tell you guys is don't let his size fool you. He is a beautiful dog, and he's actually worth taking a chance on and bringing him into your family. Look at that face. Look at him.
Oh, he's definitely a mush, guys. If you ever meet this guy, it takes a little bit of warming up, not very long. They've gotten it down to about a 5-minute. You just stand there and talk to Jen and Joe, and just stand there, talk to them. Fergal will do his little walk around. He'll sniff you, smell you. And then he'll basically give you the nod of approval. And then you're allowed to pet the big guy. And then once you start petting him, he's like, oh, he's your best friend. Then he starts to rub up against you. He starts to lick you. and then you're friends for life. And then the next time you meet you, it's that much quicker.
Yeah, he doesn't forget you. Her neighbors he's friends with. He's watched TV in their house on their couch with them. So he's not anti-people. He's just skittish at first. If you give him that chance, he's your best friend forever.
Yeah, just remember, guys, he was a stray. He was a stray that ended up in a shelter. And what happens to strays, especially his size, if he comes walking down the street, most times people will grab something, throw it at him, try to hit him, try to kick him to keep him away from them. So he's learned that some people are bad and he just has to figure out which one you are. So as long as you're nice to him, he's going to love you back.
Yep, that's exactly it. Well said.
All right. Well, guys, that is Fergal. Definitely set up a meet and greet with this one. He is a absolute love. And if you need to see more of that, you can go into Last Chance's supporters page and you'll see lots of posts from Jen where he is just all over her, playing, licking her, cuddling with her. And you can't go a day or two without seeing one of them because Fergal just is that big of a mush. All right, guys. Well, that is Fergal. We are going to jump over to, I'm going to get these names wrong, Moshi, and Dawn. So we're going to jump over to Moshi and Dawn. Hold on one second. Or Moshi and Dawn. I don't know. Something like that. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Good morning. So this guy right here is Moshi. He is a male, approximate 9 to 12 months old. The breed is unknown. A lot of people are saying he looks like a Saint Bernard. He was found as a stray. He was underweight and infested with fleas. So with lots of loving and treatment, he's gotten all cleaned up. And we are working on, sorry, Dawn just wants to hog the camera. We are working on fattening him up as he does still need to gain a little bit of weight. When he first came to us, he really did not understand coming into the house. We would literally have to drag him into the house. Now he happily obliges coming into the house. He wants no parts of treats or toys. Now he loves them both. After 2 nights, he stopped having accidents in the crate. He'll stay in the crate all night without making a sound. We do crate him when we're not home. He loves to put his head on our laps or his front paws up on our laps to reach up and give kisses. He's very affectionate and loving. He's very playful with other dogs. He does need some leash training as he does zigzag, and he is skittish of cars passing by. If he hears a sound while he's outside, he'll let his presence be known. He's got a ferocious bark, but a completely harmless mush. And watch out for your flip-flops because he loves to take those. That's the only thing he seems to get himself into, but he doesn't eat them. He just takes my flip-flops and puts them in his bed. So he is a very good boy. I cannot believe this poor baby was roaming the streets and malnourished and covered with fleas, but he's on his road to being healthy. And now we have Dawn. Oh, I'm sorry. And Moshi, I don't know if I mentioned, he's about 31 pounds. And then this is Dawn. He is approximately 2 years old, Hound Lab mix, 36 pounds. He dislikes the crate, but that's okay because he doesn't have accidents in the house and he doesn't get into any trouble. He's affectionate and loves being pet. He will also put his front paws up on our laps to get some loving. He's a very chill dog. They're both a little tired right now because they spent a good part of the morning wrestling around with each other and my other dog. They play well with other dogs, enjoys having bone marrows, treats, and toys. He loves to lay outside, especially under the tree. He'll just curl up in a ball and just chill under the tree. And he also loves finding sticks out back, and he will entertain himself by chewing on sticks. And I think that is, he does seem to be house trained. I haven't caught him have any accidents. Moshi has had a couple of accidents in the house, but it's been a couple of days. So I think he's pretty good with the house training. Don, he walks good on the leash. And I think that's that.
All right, so I think I got the name down. So Moshi, no, I don't have it. Never mind.
Moshi. Moshi.
That one right there
Everybody
looks like he's a
That's
superhero. With
Moshi.
that, look at the superhero face. It's got like superhero dog face.
I call it Moshi Bear because he's got like a bear face.
It's got the markings already. You'd be a superhero.
Yeah, right.
You could be on that Super Pets movie.
He's a quite mush. He's a lovable dog. He's an angel.
He's
And
very
then
gorgeous. And so are you, Don.
You're tan and white.
Yeah, you're my favorite colors, man.
Oh, he's wagging his tail. Moshi wants to give some lovins. Hi, baby.
I think they tried to name him Mushy and they messed up. That's what happened. I'm gonna go with that.
My son was saying Moshi. I'm like, well, I don't like Moshi. We're gonna go with Moshi. And again, they're very playful. They do love to wrestle each other. And I have a border collie lab mix who's about the same size, but he's definitely huskier. And the three of them play great together. They definitely adapted to my dogs. I also have a Chihuahua, but the Chihuahua is a grumpy old man. But they do know to leave the Chihuahua alone, and they do get along great with my dog. So they play well with dogs. I don't know about cats. I could see Don being completely chill with cats. Moshi, I'm not sure about, being that he is a little bit more playful. So I'm not sure how he would react to cats. Don, I was told, is good with children. I don't see a problem with Moshi with kids either. But again, he is more playful, a little bit of, he could be a little jumpy sometimes.
Very nice, very nice. All right, guys.
Moshi.
That is Moshi and that is Don. All right, if you want to meet these guys, definitely set up a meet and greet. Reach out and go see the superhero.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we're gonna jump over to Parker and Anthony now. Give me 1 second to spotlight Parker and Anthony. All right. So we've got this beautiful kid right here in the chair. Her name is Willow. She is up for adoption. All right, Willow, show us your tricks.
So this is the dude that's up for adoption. This is Parker.
I get him confused.
I know. It's very easy because she looks a lot like him. So Parker, come here. So Parker is a hound, and now Anthony's gonna come into the mix. I'm gonna start with Parker. He's a hound mix. He's about 2 years old. Anthony, come here. Both of you sit. Thank you very much. You sit, you sit. Sit. He's about 40-ish pounds. So Anthony's a puppy, so he's just gonna continue to try to play. So Parker is really good. He is crate trained, house trained, knows a few commands, plays well with other dogs, good with the kids. He loves my cat. He doesn't try to terrorize her or anything. He just wants to be in the same room with her. Let's see, what else? He likes walks. He's not the type of dog to just bring him out everywhere that you go. He would do very well with a fenced-in yard, but he likes walks. He does wear a harness with that since we're still working on leash training. And like I said, he's extremely crate trained. He's a little overstimulated right now and he's like ready. So we are going to put him in his crate. Parker, crate. Yes. As you see, very, very well crate trained. And he is going to chill out there while I tell you about Anthony. Anthony, come here. So this is Anthony. He's approximately 6 to 9 months about-ish. 25-ish pounds. We're all saying ish because I'm not really 100% sure. Come here, Anthony. Come here. And he wants nothing to do with the living room now because Parker's in the crate. So now he's in the kitchen. Aw, hey, come here. He knows that the food and water bowl are up there, so he's like, yep, let's go there. Let's do that. He is, let's see, I only just got him Wednesday, so I don't know a ton about him. As you can see, Cat's here. The cat likes to terrorize him. He doesn't like to terrorize the cat very much, but he does like to play with her. Let's see, what else? He knows sit, does fine on the leash, good with kids, good with other dogs. He is not housebroken as of yet, but we are working on it and he is getting better. We have had no pee accidents in the house since Thursday, so that's good. He goes in the crate. He's not a huge fan, but he does sleep in there all night without any issues. But during the day, he's not the biggest fan of that. So we do have to kind of throw some treats in to get him in there. I don't know, Nick, am I missing anything else? I can't even think. No, yes. Hello.
All right, guys. Well, that is Anthony and Parker. So definitely meet these two lovely guys. Anthony and Parker have both met. Parker is gorgeous, gorgeous hound with those long legs. And Anthony is a mushy, squishy dog. When you meet him, you'll see what I mean. He's got like baby blubber all over him, so he's very squishy. And as you can tell, dog friendly, cat friendly, kid friendly. So what else can you ask for? Set up a meet and greet. Go see these two lovely guys. All right. We're going to jump over to Suzie now. Give me 1 second to spotlight Suzie for everybody. All right, guys, here is Suzie.
Okay. Yep. This is Suzie. She is about 9-month-old, 36-pound lab mix. She is super sweet, crate trained, house trained. She gets along well with both of my dogs. She knows which one is grumpy and which one will play with her all day if she wants. So she's got some good dog sense. Oh, she sees my husband coming into the room. She has no food aggression or toy aggression of any kind. Come here, sweetie. Come on. She knows sit. Oh, girl. It's a treat very gently. Good girl. She walks pretty well on the leash. for a pup. She is great with kids. She really doesn't jump up on you at all. When she sees you at first, she's very happy to see you, but she really doesn't jump up on you. She's not a barker. Even when my dogs are barking and acting like lunatics, she really doesn't bark at all. She's good with cats. When we've had her at events with cats, she seems pretty disinterested in them. And she is a big mush. She loves to snuggle. If you sit on the couch, she's going to be right next to you, snuggling with you. I think she'd be good, either with another dog in the house or by herself. I think either way, she'd be fine. She's medium energy. I think for a puppy, she really doesn't run around like a crazy pup, although she will with my dog in the backyard, but she doesn't run around in the house like crazy. She's got good manners in the house. You do have to just be mindful of her in the kitchen sometimes with food left unattended near the edge of the counter. You want to make sure that she knows that's not for her. But you can see, this is sort of how she is. She's very polite in the house, and she'll just sit and watch. She wants to be wherever her people are. She likes to be in the kitchen if you're in the kitchen, or the family room if that's where you are. She's just a big sweetie. I think I've touched on everything I wanted to say. I think that's it. That's Suzie. She is an absolute sweetheart. A good girl. What a good girl. Sit. There you go.
Yep, guys, Suzie is great. We had an event at the Great South Bar, and Suzie was one of our pets of the day. She was there. We had cats there. She had no interest in the cats. We had loud music and tons of people in a small square foot bar, and she did fantastic with everybody. Never a misstep with her. People were coming up left to right behind her, petting her all over the place, and she was like, okay, cool. So she was like, let's hang out. Where are we going?
Yes. Very chill.
So she's definitely, if you're one of those outgoing people that likes to go places and wants to take your dog with you everywhere, she's definitely one that will check that box, and you can take her everywhere. If you like to go to bars that welcome dogs, which a lot of bars do nowadays, she's your dog. If you want to go to a lot of family meet and greets, there she is. She's like, whatever, let's go. Let's go. So that is Suzie, guys. Definitely set up a meet and greet. Take her with you and go everywhere you want to go. All right, we're gonna jump over to our last pupperoo today, who is Colt. Give me 1 second to spotlight Colt.
Good girl.
All right, that's not Colt, but he's in the room. I saw him a minute ago.
Here's Colt.
There he is.
Okay, so this is Colt. Colt is about 7, 8 years old. He has his favorite stuffed animal, that's Bear. Colt and Bear are best friends. Colt is about 55 pounds now. He's put on quite a bit of weight since I've gotten him. I'm not sure exactly how much, but I can tell that his ribs are now covered and with a layer of fat. So he's looking really good. He's on the slim side, but he's not skinny any longer. Get the bear, get that bear. So Colt has his favorite toys. He likes Bear. He also likes the bones with the filling. He's now going to lay down in his favorite place, which is in the corner on his dog bed with his Girl Scout pillow. It's a Girl Scout dog bed, but the size of Colt, it's a pillow. He's tall, so he's not that he's very big. It's more that he's a tall guy. He's tall and slim. You can see, there you go. Come here, boy. He loves toys. He loves to play. He enjoys being outside. Being pet is one of his favorite things. He's very affectionate. He's fully house trained now. He was not when he came. He's learning house rules. He seemed to be a dog that spent a lot of time, if not all of his time, outside. So he learned house rules. He knows that he belongs on the floor on the dog beds. He does not go on our couches. He does not go in our beds. He stays on the dog things. And for the most part, he respects that. He does seem to like my new pair of slippers, but I can trade them for Bear. And so that's a good thing. And so this is Colt. Say hello. This is Colt. He is just adorable. He is sweet. Any questions?
Yeah, you should think about writing a book called Colt and Bear. Might be a good children's book. Might be.
He absolutely loves his bear. Wherever he goes, he makes sure Bear is around. It is absolutely adorable.
That's gorgeous. All right. Well, that is Colt and Bear, guys. I'm pretty sure that if you adopt Colt, I'm pretty sure Bear might come with him.
Bear will, yes. I don't think Colt would have it any other way, and that's fine. Colt will always enjoy Bear.
So definitely set up a meet and greet. Go meet this mushy guy who wants to just sit back and hang out with you, and now he's ready to take a nap.
Yes, he will. It's been a
All
big
right,
morning.
guys. Well, that is Colt. Let me just re-spotlight. Good job, Colt. You did a great job, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So just one last time. Here is Belle. This is the puppy that needs the surgery. So I'm gonna show her for a second here while I'm talking, and then I'm gonna go back to my screen with the QR codes and everything. And also, I'm gonna have it posted in the chat one more time with the link to the fundraiser, so that if you want to click on that, you can click on it. It'll take you. You can read a little blurb about Belle. I believe we have some videos there. If not, I think we're gonna put some up later of her, and then we're also going to have the links there for you to donate. Just reminder, she's got a bunch of issues going on with the bladder. So she's on special food. She's racked up a little over $2,000 vet bill so far. Having surgery this week coming up. Hopefully that will fix everything, and then we'll go from there. And she's going to get together. She's gonna pull through. All your donations for Belle are tax deductible, so you can definitely write it off on your taxes. And we just hope everybody out there can just pass it along to whoever you might know and help this beautiful girl so she can thrive and get better. All right, let me just spotlight myself so you can get the QR codes from there. Thank you, Belle. You did a great job. All right, so here's the Venmo if you wanted to donate that way via Venmo. The PayPal one, once again, I cut it off, so I will put it into the chat. Give me 1 second to copy and paste it back in there again, just so it's fresh from the beginning. All right, so here is, where's everyone? So here is the fundraiser link through Cuddly. And then here is the PayPal link for anybody looking to go through PayPal. All right, and normally I would sign off now, but I will give you guys a minute to copy and paste that to your screen or click on it so you can go ahead there. And then I'll sign out. All right. Yeah, definitely, guys. If you met any Sawney dogs today you were interested in, definitely reach out to your app team coordinators today. Set up a meet and greet. And with that, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate everybody's help. And we'll see you on the next virtual event. Have a good one, guys.